Hi, everyone. It's Arthur here at Arthur Ease Your Mind. And look who I have with me tonight. Val from Dragonfly Crystals and Next Level Channeling. How are you tonight?
I am so well, and I'm so excited to be with you again, Arthur. It's been a while, and I always enjoy reading with you and the lovely people.
You did another show, so you're fried.
Yeah.
So,
it's good.
As you know, I'm not the best hostess with the not mostest, so just bear with me tonight. We have Sherry in the background.
As long as I'm not hosting, I'm good.
Yeah.
I mean, this is nice.
This is your early Christmas present.
Yeah, really.
So lots been going on, but tonight is going to be about you.
Yeah.
What you want. So please leave your questions in caps. And if you're asking about something specific, great. If you're asking about what do my guys have to tell me, be more specific. Thank you. You know, because I might talk about romance. You know, I want to know about my money. And et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And also, please go to Val's channel, like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. It's in the bottom in the details. And if you want to, like, you know, kind of like subscribe to my channel, you can. I'm trying to get to 10,000 by the end of summer.
Wow.
I hit 9.3 this morning. Or 9.
Oh my gosh, but it's well deserved. You're so good.
I know, but you know how many fake accounts out of India I had to create? Just kidding. I'm only kidding, YouTube. I'm only kidding. I'm a teaser.
He's just that popular. He can't help himself. Everybody wants to watch Arthur.
So hello, Bora Bora. Hello, Sue Todd. Hello, Gentle Whale. Maria. Debbie Bachelor. Animal Spirit 1212. Hello. I love her. Sarah. And Brookline Girl. Thank you so much.
That's really sweet. Yeah.
You're wonderful. I can get my dental work done. Well, actually, a friend is talking to me going to Tijuana to get it done, so it's cheaper.
You know, and I've heard good things about getting your work done just over the border.
I saw good things. My friend is a nurse.
Yes.
And she got work done. I'm like,
yes.
You want $18,000 here in the States? You got this done for like $4,000?
Right. Yes.
Now we're going to find somebody that does hair transplants.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So, everyone, just to also let you know, if you're waiting for my solo show, it's going up later tonight. I had a lot of problems with editing, with software. Lesson to be learned. Do not upgrade your software before a project. Do it after the project. I'm Polish and sometimes never mind.
No, that is a good policy. Do it after. Yes.
But then I was getting so frustrated with everything. I just ended up doing a whole new show this morning. So I'm finishing editing it. So that'll go up after the show.
Oh, that's cute.
So it's all fun until Daddy takes your T-bird away or someone loses an eye. So hello, Crazy Shark and Spiritual Sean. And somebody asked me, why do you say these names before? It's just boring. It's because it's part of the agreement.
If you don't, you're really connecting with your beautiful people. Mm-hmm. And if you aren't connecting, I mean, we're going to read for all of you. And Arthur is saying your name. There is a connection being made as he's saying your name. So be appreciative for that.
And if I don't say your name, it's just I don't know you or I don't like you. So
he likes everyone. Stop it. Oh my God. But I do like that name, Crazy Shark, by the way.
I love her. Yeah. And hello, Dakar. Hello, Rachel. So we're going to start just diving in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And see what our wee folk want to know.
Okay.
In fact,
yeah.
Wow, cards.
Oh.
Just
those look special.
Yeah, I got them off when I was on the little school bus.
Oh.
I'm sorry. That is so politically incorrect these days. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's really.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God, that's funny.
So, first question is from Brookline Girl.
Okay.
Sherry.
Sherry. She's asleep. Oh, there she is.
Brookline Girl, I am very much in need of a tenant very soon for my first floor apartment. There is a certain amount of interest, but no home run yet. Do you think I will get it rented for an August 1st move-in date? Thank you so much. Take it away, Val.
Well, I actually think you will, but I'm throwing some cards. Let's see what I got for you. Yeah, it's very favorable for you to have this rented out. And I think it's desirable. So, yeah, people are going to love it. Passion, impulsive. People are going to show up. That's what I get.
Yay.
Arthur, how about you?
Within the next 9 days, you'll have a tenant, and they will be desirable as opposed to undesirable.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Brookline Girl.
But yes, truly, it's I get within 9 days, and you're gonna be very happy, and you'll get a first and last and all the good stuff that you need.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a good one.
Sue Todd, thank you both of you. My question is, may I call upon Biden's guides and support crew to assist him in his beautiful quest to save our democracy? Is it appropriate to ask his angels? You're damn right it is.
I mean, you can definitely ask. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That is absolutely a fact. And the more you say these kind of things, the more the energy is going to, you're recognizing the guides, you're talking to them, and you're saying, absolutely 100%, your guides and angels are going to assist at the same time. There's going to be great achievement from this. You're going to give positive energy toward it by this. So not only for yourself, but for President Biden. So absolutely, I love that energy, Sue Todd.
In fact, my request is that everyone tonight, however you do it, love, light,
yes,
most benevolent outcomes, whatever it is, Biden needs our help. I don't understand why the elite Democrats are doing what they're doing. It's seems
called money.
I know it's called money, but it's loco.
What do I say about the money? I'm going to say a bad word. Screw the money and just say, we'll all do it. Grassroots effort. Send in $10. Send in $5.
I already did today. And I made sure it went to the Biden campaign, not to the Democrat campaign.
There you go. Biden campaign. Boom. Let's do it ourselves. Let's show that money can't change who we want as president of the United States. Joe Biden gets my vote and he gets my money.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, chakalaka. I take the power back into my hands and I vote with that money.
On the solo show, I just said it's the we folk us that are going to make him president.
Yes.
We already have 14 million votes in the primary, so that's nothing to chuckle at.
No.
It's not. I mean, okay, we understand he's not on a surfboard right now.
All this nonsense going on right now is just
chatter.
Noise. It's chatter. It'll pass. It'll pass.
Yeah. And don't forget, legacy media is owned by MAGA.
Correct.
Even in the MSNBC, which I'm so disappointed in.
Absolutely. I'm very disappointed myself. And there isn't any news you can listen to right now.
Except Joe Scarborough really gave it to MSNBC and said he would quit if they did that, took him off the air again.
Yeah.
So I give him credit for that.
Oh.
Okay, so Sue Todd, yes, yes, and yes.
Yes, yes, and yes.
Okay, and everyone else, blue, blue, and blue.
Yes, blue, blue, and blue. Yes.
Next question. Marie, Noah Tony or Newton, New York. My husband left abruptly 8 years ago after 20 years together.
Oh.
I raised our adolescent daughter alone. It hasn't been easy. I still dream of him. Will things get easier? Any love for me? Valerie?
Well, I see you meeting someone. I don't know if it's October, but the minute you put your feelers out there to the universe and you're like saying it, they're already going, okay, let's get this party started. they're already on board with it. You've been, alone long enough. Yes. So here's what I'm getting the chills. What they're saying to you is make sure that you are energetically ready. Since the thought is occurring to you, you're already halfway there, but you might need to get rid of some old paradigms or concepts you have from the relationship you had with your husband, and just let all of that go. Spend a little time releasing, forgiving. It doesn't matter if you had the best relationship or the worst relationship. There are always hurts and things that you have to let go of for yourself. By doing that, you forgive yourself, forgive others, and these things will come to you. So I'm seeing this happening. It's not going to be that long. It's not going to be that long. So with your whole self, really give yourself the love. This is the love that others will give you. It will be coming to you from a soul relationship that will connect with your heart. So that's a beautiful and powerful relationship. So do that little bit of work, and that's on its way. So congratulations, Marie.
Yeah. Marie, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. Go to my website, send me an email. I will return. There's an article I give my clients about closure. And closure is what's needed here. And you're the one that closes the door. Sometimes we think we have the closure, but this is just a little exercise to make sure it is really there. Number one. Number two, go to my YouTube page, and there's a guided meditation called Attract Love. And basically it's about loving yourself first so that you can attract the right person at the right time.
And
because
Marie, I'll have to do that. Yeah.
But in the past, what happened was with that last relationship, I felt when you guys met, you were very vulnerable.
Yeah.
And I used the example of you were a very hungry person and a ham sandwich walked into the room.
That's exactly right.
And we're not going to have ham sandwiches anymore. Like that. You're not going to be the lady, and I always tell everybody this, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. You're not going to be the lady with the dogs, the cats, the critters, the dead gerbils on the newspapers on an animal TV hoarder show. Thing is, love is coming your way. So get prepared. If you know a company's coming, clean the house.
And we all have to do that when we end a relationship and start a new one. It's just really good to clear the slate, get in the energetic shape to receive the love that's coming to you and get ready for that. So I love that.
So yeah, so send me an email and I'll get that out to you. Okay?
Yeah. And it would be really good for you to do that.
And it's a 3-day exercise.
Yeah.
But I don't give anybody or suggest anyone do anything that I have not done myself.
Yes.
And it was surprising how it just
freeing. You felt from it freeing and
I felt closure. I felt like, it's like you worry about something when you're in first grade. You don't worry about it now. You move on.
There
you go, Maria. I hope that helps and resonates, and keep us in touch.
Definitely.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. That's very sweet.
Adriana Sabater. I don't have my glasses on because I look ugly with them. Will we sell our inherited business this year?
Will you sell it this year? Oh. Well,
I'm just going to tell you what I get right real fast. 6 months.
Yeah.
So it might be at the end of the year into 2025.
That's exactly what I got. There's a delay, no, and then a yes. So I'm right with Arthur on that.
So, and timing is, when you're asking for a specific timing, sometimes it's difficult. But what they told me was 6. They showed me 6 right away, and I read that as 6 months, not 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And that brings, and since we're already in, July, that brings us into the end of the year, into the new year. But it's going to happen, and you're going to get what you want. The price you want.
You really are. Here's the new journey. You're going to be going forward after that. So it's great. It's great. Ace of Cups. Excellent.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Hi, Arthur and Val. Have I met the guy that's going to help me publish my tale? Sorry. You mean publish your book?
Yeah. Sarah. Okay.
So there's somebody, I'm thinking that there's somebody here that is offering to take you forward with this. Like, have I met? I feel there's someone coming up in September for you to help you with this.
Yeah, I do too. Because right now, with this guy, I have a tower moment. Although, he's showing you something. Here you are. You're worried about it. You're asking because you're worried about it. You're wondering. Here's your optimism over it. But you're looking at different directions because you're feeling like, here's your tower moment with this. But you're the high priestess. You're going to pull in someone who will do this soon.
And
I like you. It's great on timing. I'm not so great on timing.
But they find you.
They find you. You will draw that to you. So.
And they're coming through a reputable person. So it's not something sleazy or questionable or, hey, and it's not like an email address from Nigeria. So that usually is a good thing. I'm still waiting for the princess.
Always a question mark if you get those Nigerian emails.
There's a princess that wants to marry me. I'm still waiting.
Dear Mrs. Valerie Phillips, Madam, may I ask you for a kind donation to the
Yeah, exactly. Your name came up and you've inherited. Right.
Yeah. Can you help me with my bank account? I have it there, and for some reason they have frozen it. But I am the prince of.
Exactly.
Well, thank you, Sarah, for asking your question.
Cecilia Coleman. Good evening. Will big money donors be seen for the corrupt people they are? Yes and no. They just didn't see the light. They're afraid. They're coming from a place of fear, especially when the daughter of Disney says she's going to hold back like $90 million or something like that.
She said it.
So they panic. But you know what? We folk can raise that. Wait, I do speak English. We can raise that ourselves.
Yes. And I totally get yes and no too. Here are the old ways and traditions and things that they look at in ways they've always looked at things. The old paradigm of how you raise money and you try and use money as your weapon to get people to do what you want. But, here's the devil card. And so along with that is optimism. So it's kind of paired with what's going on now. We're the optimism. The devil card are those trying to steer us with their money. It's not going to go the same way because the old paradigms are dying out. They're disintegrating before our very eyes. And that's what is happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
So
also, what I'm going to add is I've been predicting that some stuff is going to be coming and hitting the fan at the end of August regarding 2 women with receipts about Epstein and Trump. We don't know who they are yet. One may be slightly known, is what I keep on getting. That's going to be, as I said on my show, it's like it's going to hit the fan. They're going to try and turn the fan off. It ain't going to work. I mean, even if they turn the fan off, the stuff is still there. Number one. Number two, that they'll start turning and realizing the error of their ways, come back to Biden, and Biden will just forgive them.
He will.
He won't be like Trump and hold it against them and you know, have the little dolls with pins in them.
Because he's a grown-up. He's an adult.
Well, I have a doll with pins, but that's an whole other story.
That's hilarious.
Just kidding.
Thank you, Cecilia, for that.
Rachel, oh my God. Thank you. Hi, darling Arthur and sweet Val. Many people seeing more UFOs and phenomenon in the sky. When do you see actual contact, and how will the people of the world react? P.S. My son turns 18 soon. He's excited to vote Biden. Do me a favor, give your son a big hug.
You did a good job raising your son.
Yes, yes.
Let's just say that. And Rachel, you know, I see this happening within a year-ish, maybe a year and a half, but I also see it as an event in the sky or an event that's big, not related to the government. I don't know that the government will ever, there's so many factions behind the scenes handling this part, that part, that part. None of them can agree. None of them are they're all doing their own thing. I think that we will just have events that will show up and we'll all go, oh, just like they are now. So many are being photographed. So many are showing up. Will we actually have face-to-face? Will they come and shake our hands and meet us? I'm going to say probably not, and I'll tell you why. Because they're energetically vibrating so high and in another dimensional level, well, you were going to say it like that, that when we meet them face-to-face or close, we start to feel like we're leaving our body and we're going to just be reabsorbed into source. That frightens us. We go into fear, and that's our immediate reaction. And no matter how many times I listen to experiencers, they all say that never goes away, but they understand it so they don't faint anymore. So that as we eventually progress, we will have some face-to-face contact, yes, but we will definitely see that experience in the skies. And many of us will have one-on-one experiences, but not mass, oh, here we are, for the reason I said, actually. Yeah, that's my take. Arthur, what you got?
Well, I mean, growing up, one of my favorite movies was The Day the Earth Stood Still.
Oh, Arthur, I knew you were my soul brother. I swear, that is my favorite movie of all time with Michael Rennie. I know exactly who the actor
was.
Yes, because that was more real to what is and how we react. The thing that could have healed humanity's ills got shot out of his hand because, I mean, who are we if not reactionary to shoot up, or anyone who tries to help us? But anyway.
And the remake with Keanu Reeves, no,
come on, don't even go there. It's the
it's based on a short story.
I didn't even know that.
And then the writers came in and created what happened. But anyway,
it's from the year I was born.
And
Uh-oh, you
also,
guys are going to know how old I am.
well, actually, the other reason why I like it is because Bernard Herrmann wrote the score and used a theremin. He's the first one to ever use the theremin, that science fiction sound.
Yes.
And then one of my favorite books growing up was Arthur C. Clarke's Childhood's End, where spaceships. And remember the movie, this TV show V, where they just show up?
I do. I watched the whole series.
Yeah, the second one was horrible. The second remake. But anyway, going forward, I do feel there will be instances, things will be seen. I mean, I've had encounters myself.
Yeah.
With what looked like a big Dorito in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole nother show. But it really is. But at the same time, I do feel they're at a different vibration than we are, like you were saying.
Yes.
And they're so fast that we won't maybe even see them. And that's why a lot of us do have interactions with ETs or have interactions with seeing things, is because we're in a different vibration.
Yeah.
I do tell the story when I was in Mount Shasta.
Yeah.
I started this wonderful conversation with this woman. She's very elegant. It's hard to explain. She was just almost ethereal.
Yeah.
And then I realized we're not talking to each other. It was all
telepathy.
And this is at Mount Shasta where strange things happen.
Yeah.
And the moment I started realizing we were not talking, she kind of like went away.
Yes.
I equate it to like when Jesus is walking across the water.
Yes.
And Peter sees it and he goes, "Hey, come on, join me. Come on." And so Peter gets out the boat, starts walking across the water, realizes it, and then he starts sinking.
Yeah, exactly.
And floundering like a fish. So then, it's like, so the minute you start realizing, come back to a different vibration, it goes away. Exactly. So that's what I feel is going to be happening here. But there's not going to be able to deny it.
I love that story because they are walking amongst us many, we won't call them ETs because they're not extraterrestrial. Many of them live here on planet Earth and have been here before us.
I think some of them are agents at William Morris.
Non-humans. What's that, Arthur?
I said, I think some of them are agents at William Morris.
Yeah, maybe so. We're just going to call them non-humans. There's humans and non-humans. And they live here. Yes, they work with us and they are around. So, yeah, your experience is absolutely, I have heard that same experience from other people, and they, much like what you've described, have experienced that same kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah. When I was in Mount Shasta, this one channeling that I used to go to, this person that channeled Maitreya, there was one person that showed up and I couldn't get any energy from this person. And I kept looking at this guy and I just thought, I mean, he really was not from here. I mean, I don't know where he was from, but
it was Saint Germain.
No, this guy was like, he was like a dead person. I don't even know how to describe his energy was like, I don't know what he was doing, but
dense. Was it dense?
Some
dense energy.
Like you couldn't feel his energy at all.
Okay.
How? It was weird. It was weird.
Well, it'll happen one day.
I've never forgotten that. But anyway, yes, it will happen. Absolutely. What do you think about timing, Arthur? What do you think? Is it going to be in the next year or so, or how do you feel about that?
I just got 18 months.
Oh, yeah.
A little less than 2 years.
Yeah.
And will President Biden stay in the race? Yes.
Yep.
I still get a yes on that.
I'll say the same thing I said on the Golden Girls just before this show, that I talked to my guides this morning. I was in meditation and they said, it is as it is written. In other words, as it is written in the Akashic records, so shall it be. It can't be changed. He really is going to be the next president. I mean, he's going to have the second term. We are not in charge of that. It is going to happen. So all this nonsense.
Provided everybody votes too, though. Come on.
Well, we have to get out, and we have to get out there and vote. And we have to show our how we want our country to be run by voting. And
I'm going to interrupt you and I said in the show earlier that'll be out tonight that we're not voting just for Biden. We're voting for an administration.
Yes.
We're voting for a way of life.
Yes.
We're voting for democracy. Yes. We're not just voting for one person.
And so what you're saying is so important, Arthur. And it's the reason why it's so important is all these Democrats in high places that have called on Biden to step down it's total nonsense. The party, an incumbent president is always reelected. It has never failed. It will not fail this time. To change horses in midstream is lunacy.
In less than 140 days.
Whenever that's happened, they have failed. Every time, go look at it in history. So
I know we're going to talk about personal stuff, but we did get sidetracked too.
Oh yeah, we got sidetracked. Sorry.
I just realized. Oops.
I'm sorry. Everyone who has questions, sorry about that.
Hi, Crazy Shark.
Crazy Shark.
Hi, would love to know will I get a promotion soon? I hate the word soon.
Shark. Promotion. Well, well, hold on. In a while, not this very minute, but I feel like, you may, I don't know if you may have to change jobs or you may change what you're doing inside of the job you have, but you definitely have the passion and ability and charisma to pull this off, and optimism. Let me pull another card. Yes. And here's the Empress. So you're really sitting there with everything you need, and you just need to be in that energy, feeling that energy. And right now I feel like you're looking at things, but there's a little bit of, I don't know, competition, a little infighting going on, and there's a little bit of heartbreak. This is what you're going through right now, disappointment in maybe how things are going for you. But you've got beautiful cards coming up, beautiful cards. So, this is all your energy coming forward. So use your energy in a beautiful way by, giving yourself the opportunities that showcase your excellent skills and abilities. Because this is the energy that you have. You should stand in that power, and everyone will recognize that as the Empress that you are. So, Crazy Shark.
Well, what I'm getting is, first of all, it seems like you got all the mean kids from high school around you, and they've grown up, and now you work with them.
Yes.
And at one point, I feel there may have been a promotion you thought was going to be yours, and it didn't go your way.
That's right.
But if you look at it, this is where we show gratitude for the good, the bad, and the ugly, because that just means that you dodged a bullet.
That's right.
There's something else coming your way. I keep on getting to number 7 on this whole thing. I don't think it's 7 weeks, maybe 7 months. It may be coming into the first of the year. But also something about October comes up around this, towards the end of October after the 17th, that you may be hearing something about moving forward where you're at. And my guides, when they talk about jobs, they always use the word career opportunity.
Yeah.
And that's what is coming up for you, not just a job. Like, you won't be saying, would you like fries with that? So you're moving forward. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's you're going to be moving forward, and this time next year, you're going to be pinching yourself because you got your dream job.
Yeah. Crazy shark.
Hey.
It's all going to be beautiful.
I don't want to read this one, but I'm going to anyway.
Okay.
Thomas. This was posted on a friend's Facebook page. She posted, "Tell me it's not true. They said that President Biden is being persuaded out of the election by the weekend."
They
may be trying to persuade him, but I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't either. And they did call for a delay in the nomination. I read that coming on tonight.
Well, they were trying to do the delay with the voting ahead of time because of that thing in Ohio. Remember?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So let me just say this about that. I second exactly what Arthur's saying. Absolutely 100%. Yeah. It doesn't matter. It's a no thing. All of this is a nothing, a no thing. It's not going to make any difference.
The goddess would say it's a nothing burger.
It's a nothing burger. The wheel of fortune is moving ahead. All these people need to get on board because it's moving whether they want it to or not. The train has already left the station, folks. The train has left the station.
And it ain't going to Crazyville with the MAGA people.
It's not going to Crazyville. It's not going to Crazyville.
Pamela Bryant. Hello, everyone. Do I have a message from my guides? I lost my husband in 2016. I miss him so.
Oh.
Check out the book. Many Lives, Many Masters. I'll put it in the section below. And Valerie's talking to him right now.
Oh my gosh, he loves you so much. I don't want to cry. It's like he's reading a book of poetry to you. Sweet, sweet energy. Oh my gosh, unbelievably sweet man, gentle and kind. And he's showing me like he's standing in a drawing room with the fire lit, beautiful woodwork, and he's got a beautiful chair, like a high back chair, and he's got a brandy in his hand, and he's sitting there, and this apparently feels like his ideal place. And the woodwork isn't dark; it's like a whitewashed woodwork, so it's light and beautiful, and all these vibrant reds and beautiful colors along with the white. And all of this is the image he's giving me as he's saying to you, like reading poetry to you. I don't know what this means to you, but I have to tell you what I see. And he's just saying that he adores you, absolutely adores you, and he's never left you. That everything that you do in your life, everything that you are bringing forward in your life, he is 100% in your corner, assisting you. Call on him and talk to him. He's around you all the time. And he is just sitting in his high back chair, waiting for you to talk to him. That's what it's like. Does he have a message for you? Yeah, talk to me. He loves you so much. I mean, it's just so sweet. It's just such a gorgeous energy. That's all I can say. He's just a sweetheart. Yeah, he really is. He's like the energy of a English gentleman, from one of those romance novels. He's really. But
I keep on seeing the opening of Masterpiece Theater.
Yes, like one of those, like that Masterpiece Theater kind of thing. This is how he's portraying himself, and he wants you to know that he's watching over you. He's like in the library with this brandy snifter, with the roaring fire. He's got it handled for you. Look,
Smoking jacket and slippers.
it's like that. I mean, he's trying to say, he's watching over you, and he is going to make sure that you are going in the right direction for your life. He's going to help nudge you. And I don't care what anybody says. Your loved ones do try and give you a little steering in certain directions and nudging. So, yeah, he loves you a lot. I hope that
I don't know why I'm going to say this, but this is what I keep hearing. And I'm medium rare. All I keep on hearing is, I hated that picture, but I'm glad you like it.
Oh,
I feel there's a photograph that he wasn't too thrilled at, that you keep.
He feels like a gentleman of taste. So that would be something he would say. Because he's refined. He shows himself refined and elegant, by the way.
Yeah.
I hope that helps.
He wants you to live.
Yes.
He wants you to live, not exist.
Yeah.
Okay. So I hope that resonates.
I hope so too. But Pamela, thank you for that question.
As I sing the theme to the opening of Masterpiece Theater.
But he's such a sweet, sweet man. Oh my gosh.
Beautiful, beautiful.
He really is.
I'm going to go to personal questions now.
All right.
Sharon O'Brien. When will I finally move to the place I retire? Obstacles have slowed me down. Val said my sweet spot is Montana, and Allie said Maine. I probably will not choose either one of those. LOL. Well,
Arthur just suggests.
Get a dart and just go to a map and toss it. I don't know where you are now, so it's hard for me to say. What I do get is February of next year, 2025, is you'll figure it out. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah.
They're not giving me the specific answer because you have to find it.
Yeah. And you know what? Here's the thing. It has to be the right timing. What's going to happen is you're going to take a trip somewhere. Here's something that this could be like you're traveling with someone, or you're deciding to go somewhere for a reason. And that's when you discover a place that you're really going to enjoy. And, that's usually what happens when you move. They will put something in front of you, and you'll get this, oh, it would be good to move there. This is not you. They're putting it in front of you. So it's always you picking, but they're giving you the 411. I hope that makes sense.
I'm going to shoot ahead. This is a great question from Cindy Lou. Are the different aromas I smell time to time my passed over family? They all smell different. Funny because my sense of smell is gone. I'd love to know who is who.
Yeah, you definitely have that gift. And you know what? I think in some ways, some of it may be past relatives that have passed on, but also I'm kind of getting the hint that some of these are to remind you of something, even from another lifetime, so that you will tune into that, let's just say, trigger or awaken within you. Because what is happening right now to everyone is we are gathering all of our lifetimes that we have lived in this non-linear life, but this is fake linear, and we're really composing it together into our core soul. While we're doing this, we are having these triggers where we don't realize that's what's happening, but we are integrating our lifetimes into one place. So the gifts and abilities and all of those things that you have lived many lifetimes, all concurrently, you are encapsulating in this one time. And these smells can be triggers for that. There's a lot of purposes behind all of this. And some of them may be loved ones, like you might smell your mother's perfume, you might smell your grandfather's pipe smoke. It's things like that. But you also might be smelling the lifetime you had in Egypt. You might be smelling things from the lifetime you had in Ireland. All of these things are triggering your DNA to awaken that. You don't have to remember the details. It's just happening all on its own. So, Arthur.
I agree with you.
Okay.
No, I agree. I mean, I know when my great Aunt Eva's around me because I smell gingerbread men. I just know it's her.
Yeah.
You know, my
Right.
grandfather, he smoked a cigar. That's him.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. You just know.
Yeah.
But it's usually it's a comfort when you feel it though. When you smell it, it's comforting. It's not.
Yes.
It's not jarring.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I took the trash out last night, but I still not like that.
It's like when my grandpa, the cigarette, the pipe smoke. I know it's my grandpa.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Wendy M. Retirement is nearing. Any advice from the universe?
Retirement. Oh, let me just look at what gifts and abilities they want you to pursue.
Well, the first thing I'm getting is a practical thing of just make sure you get everything lined up about Medicare and Social Security.
Oh, that's
Lots of paperwork.
That's a big thing. There's all that big stuff to figure out which Part A or Part B are you going to have of Medicare health insurance. There's a whole bunch of things.
Depending on what state you are, you know, but there are people that you can talk to about this.
But
if it's an agent from an insurance company trying to sell you Medicare Advantage, just be cautious. It works for some people, but not all people. Because it's not Medicare.
And here's what the universe wants to tell you. This is about your whole entire self. So body, mind, and spirit, your connection. You notice this pyramid, this divine fire within you, and you're connected to the multiverse. This is who you really are. You notice these DNA strands. They're in every cell of your body, and they hold the Akashic records, the records of everything. And here is your higher self. These cards are for you now as you're retiring. They love to use people. As soon as they retire, they like, okay, now your work starts. So here's your higher self. And Arthur may know this is what happens. And here, by divine law and your divine path that you've created before you came in, these are the things that you have aligned yourself to do. You're going to bring in all the synchronicities that are like breadcrumbs. You're going to go through a cleansing process because we all do. And we don't just do it once, we do it all the time. What is your final card? This magnificent sun. And that is that source light, because you are a creator God projecting down into your vehicle. And you are here to do this work. And this could be healing. It could be reading Akashic records. It could be psychic mediumship. It could be counseling people on their life path. But you are a way shower, a light worker, someone who came here for this timing. They absolutely love you, your guides and angels. They're going, oh, she asked, and we're going to tell her. So, yeah. Arthur?
What I'm getting here is you know what you want to do, so do it. Simple as that. Just do it. The thing is, you've been planning this for 10 years now. And now you're realizing what you planned starting 10 years ago is not working. It's okay. So you start new again. fresh start.
Writing a book. They just keep throwing it into my brain. Well, she's going to write a book. Mm-hmm. She's going to write a book. Okay, I'll say it.
And not using AI. You're going to write a book.
So,
congratulations.
Congratulations.
Christina K. I have 2 employment opportunities, teaching positions. Which should I accept?
Well,
so basically column A and column B.
Well, we don't know what A is because you haven't told us, Krista.
Yeah.
So it would be hard for us to explain.
What I'm getting here is if it's a new place and if it's a new place versus somewhere you've already been, I'm saying not to take the chance and go to the new place. I'm just saying what I get. So whatever that means.
Not to go to the new place?
Yeah, because it may be a bait and switch.
Oh. Opportunities, teaching positions. Well, I'm just getting, I'm getting the Lovers. That's a maybe card. I'm also getting this beautiful Ace of Cups, which is really, that is also a yes card. An inspirational card. Somewhere where you're really going to feel like you have to persevere, you have to work hard at it. So if you have a job opportunity that's coming up that you feel challenged by, they're showing that even though you feel challenged, it will be abundant. You will look at life a little differently after, though, because you're going to have to really work hard to keep up with everyone, to keep up with everything. You might be in one of those rotating positions where you rotate classrooms. I don't know what grade level you teach or what you do, but know that always follow your heart. If you feel in any way, shape, or form uncomfortable with something, don't go that route. If you feel your heart feels comfortable with the people that are interviewing you, okay. Think of it like that.
Or think of it as like my favorite expression. Is it a good touch or is it a bad touch?
That's that is true.
But I'm going to tell you, but Christina, I'm going to tell you this. What I'm also getting is no matter what decision you make, it's the right one. So don't get in your own way.
You can make it the right one. You can make it the right one. One is going to require a little more pedaling, but it has abundance in it. So just either or. If you feel one is more of a challenge, you can take the challenging one. There'll be abundance at the end for you. Yeah.
Christian Martinez, I got a new job that Arthur predicted after July 4th, but it's a temporary for 4 months. Do you see me getting a new job with a Vision Young or Western Bonaventure Hotel?
You know what? It says yes. This fell out of my deck. If it can be believed. And then I got a yes, a no, and a yes. But, this is the Queen of Pentacles. And really, the Queen of Pentacles is all about abundance. But then next to that, I got a little bit of looking at something and not seeing what's in front of you, not seeing that there are opportunities for a better way or a better life. There might be some things missed, but at the end of the day, you get the path you take depends on you. And this is a yes. So what they're saying here is see all the opportunities like they're flashing in front of you. They want you to see them. Does that make sense? Maybe there's more than the 2 jobs you talked about. I think that might be what they're saying.
That's what I'm getting to. there may be other options
Yeah.
that come forward within 3 months.
Yes.
So don't decide what it has to be at this moment. It's good to put feelers out there and have
Yeah.
things lined up.
Yeah.
But what I'm getting here is if you were to have one of these lined up and I'm going to do this and something else comes along,
Yeah.
you're going to like, oh, I already tied into this thing. So just be fluid on this at the moment. You're working. Congratulations. I don't see a lull. I see you will be going after this 4 months to something else. And this temporary job could also turn into something permanent is what I keep on hearing. So that's going to be another option for you.
Very good.
Okay.
Very good, Christian. Keep it up.
Hope it helps.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've got time for maybe one more question, I think. Because right now it's Arthur lose your mind time. Linda G. Brokowski. I've raised 2 adult sons. Both are living like I don't exist unless they have a problem. Is anyone there for me?
Well, you have to be there for you, Linda.
I was going to say the same thing.
I mean, Arthur and I are of the same mind with this. You are your own best friend, and you are the one that needs to love you, nurture you, give yourself the boundaries that tells your kids, I'm not, available today. Go talk to the hand, have your me time, do everything for yourself where you feel pampered, taken care of, whether that's getting your nails done or, going to a spa and getting a massage, whatever that means in your language, it doesn't matter. Do yourself those little perks, whatever you want to call them. Sit down and read a good book and just do it for yourself. Make yourself a delicious, sweet coffee and enjoy it. Because the minute you start doing that, pampering and appreciating yourself and giving yourself all the care you deserve, everyone else will suddenly begin doing the same. This is the law of the universe. It is something that happens when you start that energy flowing and you're not looking outside yourself for anything. You're not looking outside yourself for love. You're not looking outside yourself for support. You're it. Standing in your power is a very attractive thing to other people. Very attractive. So you attract other people in that mode. Arthur, what you got?
Got a lot of things here. First of all, you don't want to get involved with their Jerry Springer Show episodes.
Oh, gosh.
That's what they are. And then they come to you, help me. It's like, in order to get them to change their behavior, you have to change yours first.
Correct.
And the thing is, what's been setting up here is resentment.
Yes.
Because you're giving so much of yourself and not getting anything in return.
Yes.
There's an expression. The mother feeds herself first before she feeds her children. If not, there's no milk to give her children. She has no energy to raise her children. The thing is, it's about taking care of you. You've already raised them.
Thank you for pointing that out.
Yeah.
I mean, how long do you have to keep raising them?
The umbilical cord is cut, sweetheart. So, in other words, it's time for you. It may sound, you're so used to helping them. You're so used to this almost like a codependency type thing.
Yes, thank you.
Stop.
Yes, thank you. Stop. Absolutely.
And go to my miscellaneous column, and the very first thing is there is how to love yourself.
Yeah.
It's a 1-minute exercise. I was 12 years old when I did it. Well,
I absolutely, this would be awesome for you, Linda G.
And then what happens is you then change your behavior. Everyone else around you has to shift. And if they say to you, but you used to do it this way, you always used to help. Your new catchphrase is up until now. Yes, I used to do that up until now.
I love you, honey, but I'm a little busy. I can't handle that right now.
Or
You know,
I can't drop everything right now, or I can't help you. I have this stuff to do first. I can help you, but I'll do this
I
first.
have to go get my massage at the blah 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 spa. I'll talk to you later, honey. Sorry
Mhm.
I missed your call. 'Cause a few times like that, and
Again, in order to
yeah,
get them to change their behavior, you change yours first.
yeah,
And
you
then they'll
know.
start going back to their old behavior a little bit. Don't
Mhm.
fall for it. You can
No,
have wonderfully functional relationships with dysfunctional people, provided you're in control of the conversation and provide and what you're talking about, and provide it in the time frame. If after conversation 8 minutes it starts going downhill, get off the phone in 5
yeah,
and
definitely.
keep it that way.
Yeah.
And then the thing is, you'll start liking yourself again because
Gosh. Yeah.
you want to. Mother Mary wants her job back. You don't have to do it.
Mary wants her job back. Yeah, you don't have to. Yeah, this isn't. Yeah. Yeah, I love that.
That's what I'm getting. I mean, I know I'm being a little silly here, but in all seriousness, it's
Yeah.
about you.
Yeah.
And don't how they treat you. You did not raise them this way.
Yeah.
You can't undo it. That's who they are at the moment. It's not your fault. You just have to need to walk away and let them catch up to you, as
Yeah.
opposed to you waiting for them to catch up. You move forward and let them catch up.
That's right.
Tough
And yeah, you really have to set your boundaries with all of that so that you can move on into your own powerful energy and bring forward what you want in life. Yeah.
Or you can be like one of my grandmothers would say, I can't really talk right now. My program is on.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's pretty simple. I'm sorry, I've got my program. I have to go watch Jack LaLanne. He's exercising.
Or Lawrence Welk, whatever.
Lawrence
Or Virginia Graham.
are singing. I have to go listen to them. Or Ed Sullivan's on. The Beatles are on stage.
Or Bob Vila, whatever. Trigger. So seriously, Linda, you're not alone in any of this. And the minute you realize that, that's when you start living again.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope that helps. I know we're being a little silly here, but
we're being silly, but it's heartfelt, Linda. Really.
But the bottom line is, you don't have to take care of them anymore.
Yeah. And believe me, we've been in your place. We've been in all the places of everyone in the chat.
Yeah, like the song says, in all the wrong places.
Yeah. So we know what we're talking about from that perspective. But wish you well and absolutely sending all of you our love. So
Val, what do you have coming up?
Let's see. Actually, as far as shows, I think I have a polyterology on Friday. You can all tune into that on the Cool Crohn's channel. That'll be at 4:30 or 4 o'clock rather, Pacific time, 7 Eastern. And I won't be multi-streaming that to my channels, but I'll point to it from my community page so you can go see that. And yeah, that's what I got. Oh, and in case you didn't sign up for it, you can go to dragonflycrystals.store, and the Akashic Record class is on Sunday, July 21st. You can still sign up for that. It's only $49. And at the end, you will know how to read the Akashic Records, yours or anyone else's. It's a powerhouse class, and you will come away knowing how to read the records. So give that a look-see. And join my new membership program I have on the website. And that includes 2 Zoom meetings if you sign up for the top tier. Every month we get together and I answer all your questions face to face. It's fun. So that's what I got. What about you, Arthur?
mental breakdown over the weekend.
So like
And
and
then-
subscribe to Arthur Ease Your Mind. Also
Allie-
go to his membership. Sign up for a membership.
My membership, you get at the moment, I do an hour with all my members and live, or as opposed to dead. And then I, depending on which month it is, I give away either 1 or 2 free readings.
Oh wow, that's nice
for the members.
Wow.
But also I have Monday is Allie and Marina, I believe.
Yeah.
Driving Spirit. Then I have Aloha Tuesday with Mel.
Ooh.
And Wednesday will be my first collab with Kevin Lewis. I'm really looking forward to that as well.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I'll have to tune into that.
Yeah, and thank God it was, Amazon Prime. I was able to get a defibrillator on sale. So it's all good.
Oh gosh, that's funny.
Thank you so much for stopping by, people. I hope we answered your questions. I hope we helped, and you had a giggle here or there. So
we had a giggle, and but we gave serious, answers, really, even though we threw out some laughs in between. And we really care about all of you in the chat, and send you a love and appreciation for being here.
When we say we love you, we're not kidding.
We really do. Absolutely.
And it's an honor to be here.
Yes, it
And
is.
so thank you for letting us be here. All right.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
So I guess we'll do this again next month, maybe.
We can do it again next month.
Unless people write and say, "Oh my God, why did you do that? Oh my God, my eye."
My eyes. Avert your eyes.
All right, people. Have a great, wonderful time tonight, weekends, whatever's coming up. And I always say, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and as always, stay amazing. Okay?
Absolutely. Bye, everyone.
So, night.
Night.